Hey guys, Dr. Ryan Browning here at Browning Family Chiropractic and Wellness in Kyle, Texas. And today I wanted to come just with a little bit of knowledge, a health tip for you about the 4 things you should do after getting in a car accident. And now this is knowledge I hope none of you watching this ever need. However, chances are that whether it's yourself or someone you love at some point is going to be in an accident, and these things will be very beneficial when that time comes. The first thing to do after an accident is, if there is significant amount of pain and discomfort at the time of, to go to the ER. Sometimes people don't want to be inconvenienced, or they have other things to do. And if you know immediately there's a lot of pain, just go ahead and make the trip and get it checked out. That's where they're going to be checking for traumatic injuries and to make sure nothing's broken and things like that. So sometimes it is necessary to be checked immediately in the emergency center. So that's number 1. Number 2 is going to be your at-home care. First of all, you're going to start off with the ice pack. That's going to help with the inflammation of the muscles. Now, a common mistake that I see is people want to use the heating pad because it's comfortable, it sounds nice, it feels good. However, after an accident, heat is not going to be the right thing to help you heal up. It's going to be the ice pack. It's going to push the blood flow away from the tissues and help them to heal up quicker and more properly. Just like, imagine if you rolled an ankle when you step off a curb and it gets all puffy and inflamed, you would think of putting an ice pack on that. Same thing after a whiplash or accident type of injury, you want to help the inflammation with the ice. At home also, you're going to make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Gotta get your body hydrated to help it to heal up properly. Hydration is going to become even more important than it usually is to help you get over these injuries. And also proper nutrition. Lots of fruits and vegetables. Give your body the building blocks it needs to recuperate. Besides this, rest. Extra downtime, extra sleep, extra rest. Your normal amount of activity level after an accident, when your body's trying to recuperate, you're going to put it into overdrive and fatigue it even more. A lot of people after an accident, they're going to feel kind of malaise and fatigue anyways, because your body is trying to heal up from so many different things going on that it's not used to, that it's going to sap all of your body's energy that it produces, and you're going to feel just tired, like you don't want to do as much. And so you need to listen to your body at these times, give it the extra rest, extra sleep, extra nutrients, extra water, and ice at home. Those are some of the best things you can do yourself. Number 3 would be get properly evaluated by a Whiplash certified chiropractor, and go into the office. You'll receive a full chiropractic, neurologic, orthopedic examination along with x-rays to determine what all the injury encompasses, not just your pain and symptoms, but any other things that are damaged need to be properly evaluated by a chiropractor who is actually trained in this type of treatment. That's the 3rd one. And just to give you an example of that one, in our office, we see plenty of patients in car accidents, and we had a mother come in not too long ago who was in an accident, definitely had some discomfort and pain, and we went through this process with her. And then she asked about her son who had been in the accident, complained about a little bit of back pain, didn't seem too big of a thing, but wondered if he should be evaluated too. I said, well, absolutely, let's at least check things out and see what we find. And sure enough, going through the evaluation process, the x-rays, we even found a fracture in one of the low back vertebrae that would have just gone completely undiagnosed and not known about, and probably contributed even to bigger problems later down the road. So we want to avoid future problems that can be limited or completely avoided as treatment happens, as it gets going as fast as possible. So that's number 3. And then number 4 would just be following those treatment recommendations. It may be the chirotherapy treatment in office. It may be sent to a different type of provider depending on what the problem is, or it could be sent for further imaging like MRIs and other testing determined on what your exam shows. So those are the 4 things. 1, if needed, go get the emergency evaluation to the ER, just to make sure. 2 is your at-home care: ice, water, rest, good nutrition. 3 is proper evaluation, and then 4 is just the follow through on treatment needed. So I hope this helps. If you have any other questions, you're more than free to call me at the office and or comment here on this anytime. Thanks.